After a long training camp, 6 of the players were happy to get the season underway. While Alexander and Real Salt Lake had an opening weekend bye, Richard Jada spent opening weekend trying to earn a spot on the USL side, Charleston Battery.
Right now, I'm in Charleston, South Carolina with the Charleston Battery. My head coach at Campbell, Doug Hess, called me and he just didn't want me to give up. He knew I was down from everything because I really wanted to be at Chicago. And he talked to Mike Anhauser, from the coach of the Battery, and he came to see me play. He talked to my agent and he called me up and said, I want to bring you in, I have a problem bringing you in. He said in an email that if he would have known that I was released from the fire when I was released, which was 3 weeks before he invited me into camp, he would have signed me before he signed a couple other guys. And now he still gave me a chance to bring me in. And right now I don't know where it's going to go, if he's got room for another midfielder on his team, or if he's going to make room or what. So right now I'm just waiting for that decision to be made.
The opening game of the season saw Steve Zakuani make his debut as a late-game sub. He nearly scored when a ball fell to him in the box.
We're going to see a substitution. The number 1 draft choice is coming in, Zakuani for Nyasi. Evans is in the box. The cross. It got by a couple. The shot is stopped by Sapero. Otherwise, Zakuani had his first pro goal.
In Kansas City, many were surprised to see both Sam Cronin and Stefan Fry starting for Toronto FC in their opener.
Obviously, I was very excited. It's a dream come true. Try to take it just like any other game, not trying to psych myself out. Going through the same preparation as any other game, and had a good warm-up, which was really good. It was really important for my confidence. And started the game well. I wasn't really forced to do anything spectacular. Gave up 2 goals, unfortunately, but the defense in front of me played really well, so it made it an easy start for me.
Sunday saw 4 rookies start as DC traveled to LA. AJ De La Garza, who was not sure he'd make the team at some points during the preseason, was now starting the Galaxy's opener.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty incredible for both of us to be starting, and I think we both have a great chance to keep on going with that and keep on getting games under our belts.
He took about 12 stitches in his eyebrow, and he was a question mark in whether he was going to be ready, and he still hadn't played a whole lot there in the preseason, but I thought he did well in Tempe against Chicago, and to be honest with you, we don't have any other players. We were short numbers. It was almost a pretty easy decision to make given the numbers that we had available for today, but I think he's a good player.
The game didn't start the way the Galaxy would have hoped, falling behind 2-0 thanks to a great effort by Chris Pontius, which drew rave reviews from both coaches.
Pontius now stepping into the area, far post and scores! He has been threatening the entire second half.
He's a smart soccer player, he's athletic. He's got a knack to score goals, and he brings in players around him, so he's done a pretty good job, and I thought he had a really good night, especially for a debut.
Give Pontius credit, who, by the way, I thought the kid had a fabulous game today. And when I saw him last year, I thought he was the best player in college soccer, and he hasn't changed my mind. He took advantage of it. They gave him a little bit of an opening, and he did well to deliver the ball to the back post.
We had 2-on-2, I believe, me and Rodney. Rodney took a run behind 2 of the guys and took both of them out to play for even a second. And I took it inside. And I was expecting someone to step to me, but they didn't step, so I was able to pick my head up and shoot a far post.
After leading his team back to tie with 2 late goals, LA Galaxy captain Landon Donovan spoke about Omar and AJ's performance in the opening game.
AJ playing in a position that's uncomfortable probably for him. I thought he did a very good job. I was happy with him. Omar was I think he got beat on a header that led to the first goal, which he's got to know that when he goes up with his size and ability, he needs to win. But other than that, I thought he played very well.
Really, I mean, it was pretty tough for me to get to that ball because I had my man, which picked me off, and then a guy came from behind, and he's actually the guy that won it. So I think it was a pretty tough ball to win for me, but I just went up to try and challenge it. But next time I'll be sure to get to that one.
Next time on Rookie Life. Highs and lows in week 2.